Oregon State Beavers. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oregon State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, Dave.
He's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab on the right. Afterburner's coming. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Beavers!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. First down here for the offense. With jet sweep pass. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid up.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Cal Golden Bears offense has the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not...
Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Beavers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's on target and complete. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Using his legs to buy some time. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Valdez. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. And he was loose. Field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
At the 18. And 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Logan. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Getting some heat. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers and the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup in chunky yards for his offense?
Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Spears. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. First down here for the offense. Hold and fire complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. The lone back's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Bulls his way forward. Just willed his way for a couple. 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with it too. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
He'll toss it. At the 35, he's open. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to Just stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
28, Cal 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. The give to the back. He opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give on the inside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The give on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Golden Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The throw. He's got the tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Defense going all in to stop the run. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Was to pass. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. Fires and picked off. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And nice job by this offense. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his receiver, getting 6 points.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a...
Second down
from their 20. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running behind that left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
The Beavers will They'll try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you've got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their... of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pulls it in. It's Valdez. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll try to run it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Smashes it between the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more.
The 20.
They get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Beavers are flying down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. On that play. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Oh, they block it. He's going to scoop it up. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oregon State!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
On the ground with the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting...
Touchdown, Beavers! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richard. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
The aerial assault continues. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Logan. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he throws another interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fighting off the defender. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll run it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Caught near the sideline, it's Martin. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Roughing the pass, defense.
They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away. Passer call. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This offense has a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to get to him. Finds his man. Oh, how did he make that move? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock.
He's going up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
On second down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. from the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to throw on second down. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things.